Why did California ban one of the most common household items in the world? And why did it take them a decade to realize that it was a terrible idea? The Golden State is infamous for enacting all sorts of controversial laws, but in September 2014, California's politicians took things a step further when they banned one of the most common household and shopping items in the country. The idea was simple. Fearing mountains of plastic waste piling up in landfills or floating into the Pacific Ocean, lawmakers in San Francisco banned all single-use plastic bags in the state. Because no plastic bags, no plastic waste, right? Seems simple enough. What's more, California pushed stores and consumers alike to switch out their old plastic bags with new, heavy-duty bags that could be used multiple times. There was just one problem. You see, almost none of these reusable bags were, in fact, actually reused. All too often, they were simply thrown away after one or two uses, just like the old plastic bags. As a result, despite a 10-year-long statewide ban on plastic bags that was supposed to drastically reduce the amount of waste, Californians actually threw away more plastic in 2023 than when the law was first passed. And the story doesn't even end there. Now, you'd think that the failure of California's plastic bag ban would be apparent for the rest of the country. But in the case of the blind leading the blind, the exact same thing played out in New Jersey after the state passed their own ban in 2022. In the case of the Garden State, it didn't even take 10 years for their law to backfire. In just 1 year, plastic consumption in New Jersey actually tripled. So obviously, with plastic waste actually increasing after these bans went into effect, the government's going to course correct, right? Hardly. The response from California has been to double down. A new bill now seeks to ban all plastic bags offered at the checkout line, including the reusable kind. New Jersey is going even further. The state has also banned even paper bags. Why? Because the supermarket industry saw the ban as a chance to make more money. According to one study, New Jersey stores are charging consumers 200 to 300% of the cost of reusable bags, which is how businesses are profiting off the plastic and paper bag prohibition that politicians enacted in 2022. As a result, each retailer is collecting over $500,000 annually from every store they own in the state, just from bag fees. In fact, these fees now make up 2% of all the revenue for New Jersey's retailers. So now, not only is there more plastic garbage filling up landfills, but there's also a new regressive tax being imposed on every household in the state every time they go to the grocery store. From virtually every angle you could approach this, the plastic bag bans that California and New Jersey enacted have completely backfired. Not only would both states have been cleaner if these laws had never gone into effect, but the people living in these states would be better off financially. Ultimately, the story of California and New Jersey's attempt to outlaw plastic bags is a cautionary tale that good intentions don't always lead to great outcomes. Because in trying to combat one problem, you might just end up creating a whole bunch of new ones. Do you have a why that is constantly bugging you? Let us know what it is at the link in the description, and maybe the next Why Minute will be answering your question.